DJC Law. Injured? Call 512-888-9999 and get your justice at Team Justice.
Hey everybody, I'm Chief Forecaster David Alfwx. Good morning, happy Friday. It's been a very interesting week here at the Storm Weather Center. I know the camera is a little horrible with the quality wise. I apologize for that. It's been a couple days since I've last been on my computer. A whole lot's been happening, at least in the last 48 to 72 hours. So that's why there hasn't been much content. And if you guys have noticed, we've done some content from my new phone as we've been testing some stuff out, which things have been successful when I have been testing stuff out from my phone. We even did a stream a couple days ago, which was very nice, and we also made some YouTube shorts where y'all really appreciated that. So now I want to talk about where exactly have I been, what in the world's going on. And here's something that I posted on Twitter just a few days ago. I said, I have lost someone very special in my life today, which was on a Wednesday, August 27th. A very best friend of mine has died, got attacked by another dog. My dog's name was Hopper because he would hop around a lot. He has been my friend for over 2+ years. I'm extremely devastated. Weather content will be on pause for a while until I can recover from this. Weather right now is kind of like my only distraction because when I'm not doing weather or when I'm not talking to friends, my mind is just about him. So, in this update of weather, I wanted to talk about and discuss about how amazing this dog was of mine, and so y'all can get to know him. This post I made got over 7,000 views on Twitter, which was absolutely phenomenal and wild. At least over 50+ comments. I also posted on the Nextdoor app as well. A lot of people were also commenting on there. I got over a couple thousand views too. Just a lot of support from friends, people I don't even know, supporters, and everyone. So thank you to everybody that's tried to help me feel better the last couple of days. So that was Wednesday night. And then on Thursday, yesterday, in the evening time, I didn't know this until school was over, but on August 28th, which was a Thursday, I learned that my mom's dog died this morning as well. She was very close to me. Her name was Rosie, and we had her for about 3 years. And I got upset again, and now I used to have 4 dogs. Now we're down to 2. But we are working on getting another dog. It won't be my dog. It'll be my mom's dog. But she will be getting another one here potentially soon. So that'll be nice. But here's where I start to get emotional a little bit. So on the left side, the left dog you see, the gray dog, that is my mom's dog. On the right, the curly white one, that's my boy, my dog. This is pictures when they were younger, when they were like, how young? I don't even know. Probably when they were like a couple months old at least, especially for my dog Hopper. This photo's at least 2 years old because this is a baby face right here. Now his face is more manly when it was alive, but now this picture here is very young looking, so yeah. But you can see he's kind of dirty. He used to get dirty a lot, and yeah. When I was making this graphic here, I literally started crying, and I have some tears in my eyes right now, but I've cried so much in the last 72 hours, I'm like dried out of tears, which means I've cried so much I can't cry anymore because I've cried so much. So, yeah, it's hard, it's difficult, but I'm slowly pushing forward, I guess, on this. It's just really difficult. But both of these dogs loved me so much, and I loved them so much. I guess I was super sad. I was not knowing how to spell at the time. So that was very interesting. Both of these dogs got attacked by the same dog. The dog that attacked them were a bigger dog, and the dog that attacked them is also dead. So all 3 animals in this incident are gone. So, of course, fly high my pups, Hopper and Rosie, that we've had for about 2 to 3 years now. I love every single one of them, and I didn't even get to say goodbye, but I'll get his collar and leash here soon. On to the weather now. Here's what we're tracking. We got some storm chances increasing here across our area for today on your Friday. Also some more storm chances this weekend, even some flood threats. We're also tracking a slight cool down in temperatures and tracking another front by the end of next week. So your forecast this afternoon, high of 98 with scattered thunderstorms at a 30% chance, as mentioned, with south winds at 7 miles per hour. Sunset tonight at 7:56. For tonight's forecast, a low of 77, so double sevens, partly cloudy. Winds will be east-southeast at 6. For your Saturday tomorrow, high of 95. Isolated thunderstorms, 30 to a 40% storm risk across our area with those east-south winds. Tomorrow's planner forecast showing you those storm chances for your Friday, on your Saturday, in the upper 90s by 3 p.m., potentially lower 90s by 6 p.m. with some of the storms in our general vicinity. So 30% for your rain chance on our Friday, up to a 40% Saturday. Future radar is printing out by the mid-afternoon hours. We potentially could start to see some storms start to bubble up. Here's 5 p.m., still showing some storms across our area potentially. Let's go fast forward even further until 6, 7. And you can see some storms out there across central Texas. Not everybody will see rain tomorrow. Again, tomorrow's general rain chance is only a 30% chance. And then, as we approach the evening hours, the storm chances and coverage start to dwindle. So that's what we're tracking locally. Now to the tropics. We got a lemon out into the Atlantic right now. We got a 20% chance in the next 7 days of something tropical to develop off the coast of Africa. As of right now, no general idea where this is headed, but it is headed towards the U.S. or the islands, one of the two. Either it could curve out, it could fizzle away, it could be nothing. But I do think that this nexus that's developed out here in the Atlantic could actually become something here in the next couple of days. So now back to the United States area. We got a football game against UT versus Ohio State. It will be in Ohio for the first match off, and it's going to be at the Buckeye Stadium, Ohio State Stadium, with temperatures in Ohio at 11 p.m. Central, noon Eastern on Saturday in the upper 60s. That's going to feel nice with northeast winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour. But in the morning hours, it's going to be in the 50s, so it's going to feel very, very nice and refreshing and comfortable out there in Ohio. Now your forecast this weekend in Austin. We got some mid-90s Saturday with 40% scattered storm chances, a 60% scattered storm chance on Sunday with upper 80s, and double 8s potentially for high on Monday with a 40% chance on your Labor Day Monday. And your temperatures next 5 days at a 95 Saturday, 87 Sunday, as mentioned, double 8s Monday, and 93 Tuesday, Wednesday 94. Our average high is 96 in Austin. We're just going to be a degree or a couple degrees below that next couple days across our area. Rain chances next couple days, 40% on Saturday, up to a 60% Sunday, to 40% on Monday, down to a 10% Tuesday, and nothing on Wednesday. But we'll continue to watch all of that closely. We are watching a flood threat, as mentioned. Here's kind of a breakdown forecast. We have a front incoming tonight or into Saturday. We'll have multiple days of a low and flood risk starting today, as pretty much areas Austin points north under a level 1 out of 4 marginal risk of flooding, even the coastal plains included. So really pretty much areas north of San Antonio and north of Gonzales under a flood risk today. Of course, for our Saturday, the entire viewing area is under a flood threat, and Sunday as well. And then on Monday, areas south of Austin under a level 1 risk of flooding. But of course, if you want the latest information, the latest synopsis with your forecast, make sure to check out stormtv.net for the latest details. Now your 7-day forecast in Austin, 95 after a cold front blows in through our area with 40% storm chances. The rain chances start to intensify rather in coverage up to a 60% on Sunday with upper 80s. Same story on Labor Day Monday with a 40% rain chance. And then things rain chance wise start to dwindle. The storm chances start to dissipate and the temperatures start to increase. And then potentially watching another, maybe even stronger cold front coming into our area by the end of next week into next weekend. And I think after that, we may stay in the 80s long term potentially after next week's weather. So we'll see how that goes and how that works out. But typically, we are out of the 80s in central, or out of the 90s here in Central Texas, not until like middle to end of September or even early October. So we're getting rather what's the right word? We're rather getting felt nice, I guess, with early season fall. So roller coaster temperatures, as you can see in the next couple of days, just mid 90s, mid 80s, mid 90s, upper 80s, up and down, up, down, down, down. Just going to be the moral of the story for the next couple months or so, as we are in fall. That's typically how it goes. In fall and spring, temperatures are up and down. It's a roller coaster. When it's summer and winter, it's pretty consistent, but hey, we'll keep eyes on all of that. So that's your Austin forecast. That's everything I have for y'all. Just want to say once again, guys, thank you so much for the support in the last 72 hours. It means a lot to me. And again, I apologize for the poor camera quality. I apologize for potentially how laggy this was and everything, because it's been a couple days since I've been on my computer. Probably a few updates behind and stuff, but hey, I'll get that fixed and running here soon. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bryce will have another update on your forecast potentially this afternoon or evening, and then we should have Hayden or Andrew potentially doing your forecast this weekend. Bryce might be on standby as well for the low end flood risk, but again, we'll watch things closely. An idea how much rain we can get this weekend, between 1 to 3 inches is possible when things are said and done by Monday of next week on Labor Day. But not everybody will see rain across our area. Just want to point that out. But I do expect clouds. 100% guaranteeing you will see clouds in your area in the next couple days. Not just overcast. I mean like cumulus clouds or cirrus clouds. 100% guaranteeing you will see that out of our 19 counties we cover here in Central Texas. All right, guys. You guys have a great evening. Have a great morning. And I will talk to you guys later. And the reason why we're doing a forecast update this morning is because I'm going to be in Kansas and Missouri. I'm going to Joplin, Missouri for the weekend and Monday of next week. So I will be out of town. But if you guys want to get latest updates, how I'm doing, and behind the scenes of everything, or a life story update, make sure to add me on Snapchat or Instagram at davidalfwx. It's all lowercase and all together. Again, davidalfwx, where y'all can find the latest updates with me. All right, you guys take care. Thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed Friday and have a blessed Labor Day weekend.